Are you interested in transforming your life without adding all these things to your already busy schedule? Today, we're going to uncover 10 micro habits that you can add to improve your life on a daily basis. Hey, girl, hey, I'm Tisha, and I'm here to help you heal, grow, and become the woman of your dreams. On this channel, I cover all things personal development, self improvement, building self confidence, as if I'm talking to my younger self. So if that interests you, go ahead, like, subscribe, and send to a friend. This micro habit I have added to my life, and it has drastically helped me become more organized. And that is planning the next day, the night before. Meaning before I go to bed or while after dinner, I am taking down notes of everything that I have to do tomorrow. So if I have to prepare a bag, if I have to prepare anything the night before, I do that. But when I wake up the next morning, I already know what I have to tackle. I'm not sitting there trying to figure out what I need to do now in order to get things accomplished throughout the day. I've already planned that the night before. So get organized, plan your next day the night before. Having top 3 priorities is a really great productivity hack. Knowing that you have these 3 things, if I accomplish these 3 things today, I have been successful for the day. So listing 3 major things, because I know you have a long list, girl. I know you got a long list of things that you need to do, but you're not going to be able to accomplish all of those things in one day. But what are the major 3 things that you can do today to push the needle forward? Even when you're thinking about work, at work, you have 100 things to do. There are so many things that you have to do, but if you prioritize 3 major tasks, you will see that you will be able to get through so many things when you prioritize those top 3 tasks, knock them off, get it done for the day, and then you can move on to the next thing. But when you're trying to do 10 different things at once, you're barely going to get through that one task. Focus on one thing at a time. I know women, we think that we're multitaskers, which honestly, we are great multitaskers. But when we're talking about knocking off things off of our to-do list, it's important to focus on one thing at a time. All right, girl. I know you are tired of people telling you to drink water, but I'm going to tell you, drinking water as soon as you wake up nourishes and hydrates your body. Your body needs hydration. You will notice that once you start to hydrate your body and you feel more hydrated, you will notice that you will have more energy. Before you go make that cup of coffee, before you take your pre-workout, before you take your Celsius, drink a bottle of water. Another tip I will give you to go along with the water is while you're working out, add electrolytes to your water that you drink while you're working out so that you can improve the quality of your workout and you can work out for longer. We lose so much salt. Even if you feel like you're not sweating, when you work out, you lose so much salt that you need in your body. And those electrolytes are just going to go ahead and replace the salts that you lost. I like to use the little liquid IV patches. That's something that works for me if you want to incorporate that with you. But electrolytes really, really improve your hydration status. So just try it out. Just try it out. It's nothing that's going to harm your body. It's going to keep you hydrated. It's going to improve your hydration, especially for those of you that don't like to drink water. You know how I feel about when y'all say y'all don't want to drink water or y'all water tastes nasty. Girl, in the military, we have this thing. If you're in a military school or training, you work for 50 minutes and then you have a 10-minute break. So that is something that you can incorporate in your workday is deep work for 50 minutes straight. You focus on that one of those top 3 tasks that you have to do for 50 minutes straight. And then at the 50-minute mark, you set an alarm on your phone and then you stand up and you stretch or you walk around or you go take a drink of water, but you take a break from what you're doing so that you can reboot. You'll find that you'll be more energized and you'll be more focused if you plan those breaks. So military training wise, we do 50 minutes and then we take a 10-minute break. But for you, maybe you'll do 2 hours and then you take a 20-minute break. In my experience, it is easier and is more productive if you do that 50 minutes and take that 10-minute break. And which takes me to the next point. At that 10-minute break mark, take time to adjust your posture. Sometimes you'll find yourself slouching. If you work at a desk, you'll find yourself your head pushed forward, which is hurts your shoulders, hurts your traps, hurts your neck. You'll find yourself having a headache, and it some of those things have to do with your posture. So at that 50-minute mark, go ahead, stand up, stretch, roll your neck, do all the things to loosen up your body, and then get back to it. Your focus, I am telling you, girl, your focus will go from here to here if you plan those 50-minute or those 10-minute breaks every 50 minutes. This micro habit is for my moms, busy wives, busy people. I do a power 30 minutes of cleaning. This is how we execute it in my house. So I set the alarm for 30 minutes. That 30 minutes, no phones, no TV. You can have music, but the only thing you do is clean your area. So whether it's the room, the bathroom, the kitchen, whatever we can get done in those 30 minutes, we knock it out. That drastically improved the cleanliness of my home, and it didn't have things stacking up for me at the, you know how we clean on Saturdays. My Saturdays aren't taken up by the entire morning cleaning, because during the week we have those 30 minutes, we call it power cleans, and we just clean. And at first my kids were like, oh my goodness, I have to clean for 30 minutes. But then they realized, like, oh wow, 30 minutes is up. And I actually did get something done without being distracted. 30-minute power cleans drastically improves the cleanliness of your home. Try it out with your family, and I'm telling you, they're going to actually end up enjoying it. Something that I love to do, and I know that it will be helpful for you, is having a brain dump before you go to sleep. For me, I go to bed, I shut down at 10 p.m. It's rare that I have my lights on or anything after 10 p.m. unless I'm doing some homework or I'm just really, really running behind on my schedule. But normally, 10 p.m. is my limit. 9 p.m. is when my phone goes on Do Not Disturb. And at that time, I'm doing my night routine. And within my night routine, I do a brain dump. And I just write whatever I'm thinking about, because I have found that at night when I'm going to bed, my thoughts, I'm just thinking about, y'all could be thinking about how I don't like to eat sweet peas. I could be thinking about the lady, y'all. I was thinking about the lady at Wendy's that made me mad because I gave her the accurate change and she was telling me that I didn't. And so I just gave her more change. Guess what? She gave me the change back because I actually did give her accurate change. I wasn't mean to her or anything, but when I left, I was like, are you kidding me? So I was thinking about that. The day that it happened that night, I was thinking about it. Like, why am I thinking about that? That's over and done with. And those are things that I just write down. And sometimes the words are just words. Sometimes it's complete thoughts. Sometimes it's complete sentences. Sometimes I just go on for pages and pages. Set an alarm for 10 minutes and just brain dump. And guess what? If you find at the 10-minute mark that you're still going and going and going with your brain dump, keep going. Get all of those thoughts out so that you can sleep peacefully. Your sleep is so important, sis. Sleep. If you're walking around looking tired, your skin looking dull, you need to drink some water and you need to get some good quality sleep. And just like that, you're going to be back in the game. Y'all, slow mornings. I wake up, the house is quiet. It's about 5 to 5:30 a.m. I wake up between 5 to 5:45 on a daily basis. Sometimes, I sleep in, but 95% of the time it's between 5 and 5:30 to 5:45 that I wake up. And at that time, no one is awake but the cats. But no one is awake and the house is quiet. I'm not in a rush. And I get up, I drink my water, I go do my morning hygiene, I turn on my sermon, I read my devotional, I walk around the house. Some mornings I'm just so filled with gratitude and I just thank God for what He has done in my life. Nobody is bothering me. I'm moving at my own pace. I'm not rushing to get to work. I'm not rushing the kids out the door to school. I'm not rushing because I need to eat breakfast. Wake up about 30 minutes to an hour than you normally wake up. Start with 30 minutes and just move at your own pace. Stretch, drink water. Really wake your mind up and stop waking up in such a negative mood. Slow mornings. I didn't have an appreciation for slow mornings until after I was a drill sergeant. After being a drill sergeant, I valued slow mornings so much that I would be so upset if I have to get up and rush. I'm going to be late. And that causes so much anxiety and stress. You don't even realize how much anxiety and stress it causes for you to be in such a rush every single day. Incorporate waking up 30 minutes prior to the time that you would normally wake up and just have some time to yourself. Just move at your own pace. Go and wash your face at your own pace. Go drink your water and have a good cup of coffee and talk to God at your own pace without the baby crying, the husband needing something, the boyfriend needing something, the kids needing something, the bus is on the way, the kids still got one shoe on. You don't have to worry about any of that. No chaos. Slow mornings. Stop wasting your calories on sugary drinks. So if you are on some sort of diet or you're just paying attention to what you're putting in your body and you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to maintain weight or gain weight, do not waste your calories on a soda or a lemonade or a tea. Make sure that you're ingesting good calories. Another bonus tip is going to be to meal prep. Stop wasting your brain power on trying to figure out what you're going to eat because then you end up eating whatever comes. Stop wasting your brain power on that. Meal prep your food, plan out your meals. Okay, you don't have to put it in individual food containers every day because sometimes we don't like to eat the same thing. But what you can do is meal prep some vegetables, meal prep your carb that you're going to eat for the next 3 days. And then when you get home, make your protein fresh. But you already know what you're going to eat. It's already prepared for you. It's already seasoned. That is meal prep. Stop wasting your time in meal prep. Establish a night routine. You already have a night routine. The things you do before you go to bed, once the kids go down, that's your night routine. Take a look at it and see if it's actually productive. See if it's actually something that is relaxing you, something that is putting you in a good mood, something that is making you feel good. What I love about my night routine is that, again, the house is quiet because the kids have gone to bed and I take my time and I take my shower and I spray on my perfume or my body spray and my nice pajamas. It really makes me feel good. It might be extra to some people, but winding down that way makes me feel good. I brain dump, as I told you before. I pray. Sometimes I read. That's when I read my Bible. Get the word in so you get that good, peaceful sleep. I turn on the Abide app. I listen to a sleep story and it really puts me to sleep. Y'all need to try it out, the Abide app. If you like this video, girl, I know that you would like this video. Go ahead, watch it. Let me know in the comments what habit you're going to incorporate in your day-to-day life just to make it a little bit better as you're moving along. Love you, girl. See you in the next video.